All right, today we're on the northeast side of downtown Fort Wayne. We're in 46805, also known as the 05. It's a very eclectic, very cool area. So we're gonna take you on a tour of some of the amenities and the houses. Let's check it out. So now we're driving on Forest Park Boulevard. It's definitely the nicest street in the area. Big, beautiful, classic homes, brick, large porches, large lots. It's a really special street, and it is on the National Registry of Historical Places. So it's a very, very cool spot. Definitely check it out if you're in the area. So one of the cool amenities located right off Forest Park Boulevard where we were is Lakeside Park. So it's a beautiful park, a lot of different things to do here, fun for all ages. Right now, we're actually in the Rose Garden. A lot of weddings here. I have two cousins that got married here. It's very beautiful, seasonal, showy, lots of different flowers. There's also a big lake where people fish right over here. And then there's basketball courts, a playground, tennis courts, jogging path, just quiet sitting areas. There's even a pavilion. They have food truck nights in the summer. I lived a block away here when I moved back to Fort Wayne. We used to come up to the food trucks and hang out. So it's a very cool park. And as you can see behind me, all the houses right here, it's located like right in the neighborhood. So it kind of brings the surrounding homes together. So as we do this video, I'm gonna take you up and down some of my favorite streets. Right now, we're heading north on East Drive, and then I'm gonna loop back around in West Drive. As you can see, more brick homes. They got those four square style, which if you know what that means, it's kind of like a X in the middle, and there's 4 rooms and on both stories. Those are very popular for the era. Just a lot of charm, a lot of quaintness to it. It's very, very cool. So right now in this area, there are 12 homes on the market, and the prices range from $395,000 down to $47,000. So it's, you know, there's obviously beautiful homes that people maintain and live multi-generations in, but then there's also like a rental price point. So depending where you are in the zip code, it can really vary. So it's popular with investors and people who just love old homes. So East and West Drive are kind of under the radar streets that I personally like. I think they're kind of sneaky awesome. Now we're on Kensington Blvd. This is one of the most popular streets, probably second to Forest Park Boulevard. Kind of a similar thing. We've got beautiful homes, a lot of unique character. I can see kids walking around, walking home from school. Got this little median boulevard here. It's also popular because it's 2 blocks away from St. Jude Church and Catholic School, where I had, you know, a lot of friends went to school back when I was growing up, and now their kids go to school there. So it's definitely one of those communities where it's multi-generational and people raise their kids here and then their kids do the same thing. So very, very cool, and definitely kind of speaks to the character and the deep roots of this community. So this year there have been 190 homes sold in 46805. The highest sale price was $790,000. The lowest was $44,000, so a big discrepancy. The average was $175,000. As a result, the average days on market was only 9, and the median was 3. So homes in this area do not last long, and I think that's partly because of the price point. I think it's also because this neighborhood lagged a little bit, maybe had some deferred maintenance. You know, not a lot of people were putting a lot of money into the homes. Well, as the downtown resurgence has happened, we're, you know, 5 minutes northeast of downtown. So people are moving to these areas, putting money into them, fixing them up, and it's become very, very popular. So definitely, I would anticipate that this neighborhood is going to continue to appreciate as time goes on. So now we're on Florida Drive, another very cool street. A lot of similar homes here. Another benefit to the area is we're right by Parkview Randalia. It's a local hospital system. When I moved back, I mentioned that I lived over here. Well, we had an Airbnb property, and we would get a lot of travel nurses that would stay there, and there's also a lot of, you know, local nurses here that work and live in this area. All right, now we're on another cool street, California. Huge trees lining the street. It's beautiful, charming homes, a lot of classic architecture. Some other benefits to the area, there's actually 3 good coffee shops. They got Old Crown, Firefly, and Conjure. I'm almost a year out of the caffeine game. Caddy, you got a favorite coffee shop? Firefly. Caddy likes Firefly. I was a Conjure guy myself back in the day. I know a lot of people like Old Crown. Also, I'm trying to think some other stuff. They got good parks, Lakeside Park we already mentioned, Northside Park, Lions Park, it's a little league there. They've got Aroma Pizza, which is a good spot, Ellis Teca. If you're soup, I know this is random, but their Fideo soup is hot fire. So if you're a soup, you ever had their Fideo soup, Caddy? You're missing out. You need some Fideo soup from Ellis Teca. You gotta check it out. So one thing you do wanna watch for if you're buying real estate in this area is check the condition or the state of the plumbing and the foundation. Something I think that holds the prices back in this area are a lot of foundation issues and a lot of plumbing issues. And that shouldn't be something that necessarily scares you. Just make sure you get an inspection and make sure you check the status of those two things, because they're probably the two most common issues for houses in this area. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this tour. If you made it this far, do me a favor in the comment section. If you can let people know your favorite thing, maybe your favorite spot, your favorite restaurant in the 05, and try to really spread the word about all that it has to offer. If you like these, subscribe, catch us on the next one. There's gonna be more videos coming out just like this.